In this video, we're going on an exciting tour of the Norwegian Breakaway, exploring the ship deck by deck, from restaurants and entertainment venues to the pools and lounges. I'll guide you through everything this incredible ship has to offer. Whether you're planning your own cruise or just curious about life at sea, this tour will give you an insider's look at every corner of the Norwegian Breakaway. From quaint libraries to epic water parks and the famous white party, this ship has it all. If you're looking for a quiet moment or an all-out adventure, the Norwegian Breakaway delivers. You'll find signature restaurants, martini bars, cozy lounges, live music, and endless cocktail options. Whatever you're craving, it's here. Get ready to experience the perfect blend of relaxation and excitement, all in one place. As we begin our tour, you can't help but take in how stunning the ship is. There's something magical about being at sea. The salty breeze in the air, the warm sun hitting your skin, and the feeling of endless adventure on the horizon. The ocean stretches out in every direction, and it feels like the whole ship is yours to explore. From the moment you step on board, you're transported to a world of relaxation and excitement, with every deck offering something new to discover. For a stop, 17 decks above the sea, you have your choice of 5 multi-story water slides, 2 swimming pools, and 4 hot tubs. A closer look, and I will be brutally honest, this is the only adult pool, and there's plenty of hot tubs. However, they were quite crowded. This is where the entertainment happens. The cruise staff will typically put on DJ and live music there. And then they also have hot tubs on both sides. There were also plenty of chairs, but you did have to get out there early to claim one because people just tend to throw their towel on them. These are the Waves pool bars. There's one on each side of the ship, and also the marketplace. Of seating on the side here. This is also a great place to have some food from the Garden Cafe. This is the kids water park and pool, as well as the main water park, aqua park. There was also a kiddie pool here where you did see adults in there, but typically the kids were in the adult pool. Next up is the American Diner. This was kind of a take on an American diner, but also outside, kind of al fresco. And they had burgers and chicken and things like that. Very Americana.
Warm up here, but they serve your traditional American diner fare. Burgers, fries, chicken, things like that. We're at the American Diner. And I got a cheeseburger with bacon and fish dip.
I'll add it in some of our meal here. The burger was actually fantastic. Really enjoyed it. I wish we went here more. And Amy got one of the perfect pairings with it, a milkshake. This is the sports complex, and it has the largest at-sea ropes course. I'll add in some footage right after this. And 40 elements, apparently.
They also have a ropes course, and I don't know if I'm going to do it. I've done these before, but I don't know if I'm going to do this one. Let's see the other side. And this is the other side of the ropes course. You can see it over here. It goes across there.
This is me braving the ropes course, and it was a lot more tough than I thought it would be, especially the beam there on the right that goes straight out over the ocean. It was very, very tough to do that one. This is me swinging down through, kind of like a zip line, and that was fun. They would only let you do it once though, because they wanted me to return my harness. And then this is me getting ready to go over they call this walk the plank. It was so high and it was so windy up there. And then also there was this kid who had like a breakdown and started screaming. And I was talking to him earlier and he was fine. See, he's screaming. And then this is me attempting it. This was hard. It was very thin. Kid didn't make it easy though. And that's me just challenging myself to go a little further. I was actually really scared that my rope would slide right off the end of that and I'd be in the ocean 17 decks below.
There's no charge for the ropes course. All right, this is the arcade. We have a foosball table, Fireball Fury. Pretty cool. Lots of games. Grid, asphalt. You got some claw games here. And yeah, Guitar Hero. Cool. Fun stuff. And basketball. There's the sign for the diner. These are the aft side elevators. And this is Spice H2O. This was actually really a cool place at nighttime. I wish they really had a pool back here. I feel like this would be the perfect spot for like a infinity edge pool. If you could imagine it here, infinity edge pool. But they have two hot tubs and then just a sun deck with a screen showing video. You could put a pool right there. A lot of cruise ships actually have pools right there, especially Royal Caribbean. They do a show at nighttime where people dive in and stuff. But all the other ones, you can turn it into a deck and then turn it into a pool whenever you wanted. Then there's also a bar over there, not open right now, but it's also a smoking section. And then this is the H2O waterfall area there. Not even a pool, just a waterfall area. I don't know. People enjoy it, but it's because there's not enough pool space on board. This is the teen lounge. It's actually closed right now. We're not allowed in there. That's a teen safe space. This is a garden cafe. Breakfast is being served currently. Show you real quick. Is everybody getting their breakfast? Really? Cereal. I have a really cool seating area over here, and then there's like 4 stations with all the same stuff, and you can see it here, and that's the buffet. I'm also going to show you some other places. They have a juice bar and a full bar. You can get juices here. You also have coffee, water, tea, juice section. Also, you have a jogging track. Usually decked 4 to 6, but this one, it's on the top. I think that's a new trend. Cruise ships are putting them on the top deck. Washy.
This area is called the Waterfront, and surprisingly, a lot of people didn't know about it, but they had bars and restaurants out on the outside deck. The Waterfront was really a great place for sail away. Once you got back on the ship, you were lowered to the ground so you can see a lot more, and they even had chess on the other side. Lots of seating outside, very quiet area.
We are now on what they call the Waterfront. You see this on a lot of new ships. Cagney Steakhouse down there, you can dine outside. Look how freaking blue this water is. We are in the bluest part right now. It is so blue. Beautiful.
This was a pretty crowded ship, but this part here, you have shuffleboard downstairs. You can also see the bridge, and it was really just a nice place to get outside and relax a little bit, listen to the ocean.
But like I was saying, you can dine at Cagney's. Then also there's a bar over here, and you can sit outside and have cocktails at nighttime. This was a great place to come and sit and enjoy the sail away. It's really cool. This bar is a cocktail and martini bar here. Great martinis and really cool mixed drinks. Not open yet, but really cool. And then the martini bar is right inside there. Didn't realize this, but we were walking down here the other day, and this is where they store the tenders, and you can sit on top of this tender, and then there's also seating inside. It's the Italian restaurant La Cucina. They have this is not complimentary. There's a fee, but I love it because if you're a traveler, you know Cinque Terre. They have 5 little villages you can walk to. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And then there's the bridge up there. You can see the whole side of the ship here going all the way down. And then this continues on to the other side. All right, and then this is the sunny side of the deck. Much more bright out here. Also have a bar over here. This was my favorite. It's more of just a rustic sea bar. And they had smoked peach margarita here. And it was pretty good. It wasn't very smoky. You can see smoked peach. I usually got the Leffe Belgian beer. This is the inside of La Cucina, all set for dinner. Very like almost Olive Garden-esque, but like you're in Tuscany. Very nice. This is Maltings. This is a whiskey and beer bar, and this is also where I get my Leffe. And they have a sports kind of TV going. This is my favorite place. This is Sid Norman's. We're gonna go here tonight. I'll be putting some clips in for my vlogs, but you can't really see much because it's closed. But it's so cool. It's a small theater, and they play all sorts of great live rock music. Going down deck 9, there's the Atrium, bunch of like nice photos and stuff, but the Atrium is here. There's really great seating right there, and then you have a beautiful Atrium chandelier, and over here you have Wasabi, which is the sushi bar. And also you have a raw bar called the Raw Bar. The sushi was actually pretty good here. It was pretty tasty. You could come and go every day. They had, I didn't try the raw bar, but you can get oysters and shrimp and stuff like that. This here is Shakers. It's a martini bar. Very cool decor, very like velvet plush, and really cool chandeliers. And then a really cool martini bar. Highly recommend Shakers. Amy and I would just kind of sit here and watch everybody walk by and drink our drinks. Also have a Sky Vodka bar, Sky Ice Bar. We also didn't do this one. We've been on ice bars before, but everything's made of ice, including the glasses. Tradewinds is the duty-free shop. They have all sorts of gear, liquor, sundries, things like that. It goes all the way down the other end. They also have clothing, camera gear, jewelry. That's Tradewinds. Here we have Moderno and Cagney's side by side. These are also an extra charge, but so good. The steakhouse is my preferred one, but this is, they're both really good. It's got that like steakhouse vibe, where you got like nice wine bottles. You can smell the steak from the night before. And then they have a great bar in the middle. Awesome place to chill out. And then there's like a little lounge here where you can get some drinks and hang out, just be people watching. It's awesome. This is the Manhattan room. This is also the main dining room. You also have taste and savor, but I'll show you this one. It has a really cool dining room. Really cool layout. And then they have a live band as well, and a dance floor. So if you want to do that kind of jazzy thing, this is like the highlight of the place. It's just a beautiful, really nice dining room. You can also sit by the windows on both sides. It takes up the whole back of the ship. Not sure if you knew, if you're a new cruiser and you're watching this video, the galley or the kitchen is always on the back of the ship. So typically, unless it's a separate kitchen, most of the restaurants will be on the back of the ship. This is bar 21. Got a couple drinks here. And then this is Shanghai Noodle Bar here. And we're walking into the casino. Lots of slot machines, table games, and then of course your Bliss Lounge, which didn't get too much action this time. Didn't even go to one event in here. I don't know if they just don't like having it. It looks like they're having painting right now. But it's the Bliss Lounge. Some other ships, it's like the main place. Yeah, most of deck 7 is the casino. So if you're looking for the casino, deck 7 takes up most of it, which I think is kind of tacky to have it right in the atrium with this beautiful chandelier. But whatever the designers think. There's also a billiards and darts. This is the atrium area. There's gonna be a show here. Lots of places to sit, some games, some bar games. This is Oh Sheehan's. This whole area is Oh Sheehan's. We got some more like shot put type stuff. And then they also have mini bowling. I don't know what they call this, but if you know, comment below. It's a tiny little ball, and then you can play bowling. And then O'Sheehan sells breakfast, lunch, and dinner. They also have food like really late night, and it's like kind of like an Irish bar. Pretty cool. That is the downstairs atrium. Lots of trivia here. This is the Spiegel tent. I haven't been here, but I think bingo is going on right now.
Numbers. Okay, now let's go through our bingo rules. Now, first off, kids under the age of 18 must be accompanied by an...
This is a library. It's actually sizable. People were in here playing games the other day. I think this is where the games are. Pretty cool library. Very like stylish. And then they have checkers on the table. I think you can check books out here. Yeah, book exchange, and then they have books there you could read. But this goes right into the atrium. And then they also have meeting rooms here. There's also a Starbucks on board. And this is like the atrium bar right here. I'm on the phone. Atrium. Right next to the atrium, you have guest services and also cruise consultant and shore excursions. So everybody's ready to pay their bill. My tip was to do it early. There's also an art gallery on board. If you're not new to cruising, you know that there's always art and art auctions, and they rotate it throughout the ship. This is a French bar. It's called Le Bistro. Very good food. We ate here on our first night. And then you have headliners right across. And there's Mickey and Minnie just waiting for us. Hey Mickey, hey Minnie. You guys are the star of the ship, even though it's not even a Disney cruise. But you have headliners here. You also have teppanyaki, where they cook on your table. It's actually very good. We've eaten here on the Sun, and it was actually really good. more art, and then the mix bar with taste and savor. Taste and savor are also complimentary. They are pretty much the same restaurant menu, a little different. They call it something different. They look pretty much the same. This is savor. And this is taste. A little slightly different design and look, but you must eat at both of them. Looks like they're setting up for a wine event, but that's what it looks like inside.
Since it was our last night, we went to the main dining room and we got the Cagney's Steakhouse is an upcharge. It's only like $30 and you can get a filet and a whole lobster tail. This was absolutely fantastic, but we had to rush to get to the show. And that's going to wrap up our tour of the Norwegian Breakaway and this incredible adventure at sea. From exploring new countries, savoring delicious food, enjoying live music and entertainment, to dancing the night away, it's been one unforgettable experience. I hope that you've enjoyed following along as much as I've enjoyed sharing it with you. If you're new here, be sure to go back to the beginning and watch the series from Miami. I'll link to the full series in the description below. If you enjoyed this series, don't forget to hit that thumbs up. And let me know in the comments, what's your favorite part of the series? Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next adventure. Bye, dudes. I leave you with this beautiful sunrise on our debarkation day.